have Harvan Bopari. I have no idea if that's how you say it, but Bopari. Harvan come into the cage with a 0-1 record. This is a catchweight fight. Three 3-minute rounds for your amateur fighting. And the difference between the amateur and pro rule set. So, amateurs, no elbows whatsoever, no knees to the head, ground and pound, there's obviously no elbows whatsoever, no heel hooks, etc. Bigger glove. And the rounds are 3 minutes, not 5 minute rounds.
So you say Harvan has an 0-1 record. As an 0-1 fighter, Wes, if you're a coach, what are you telling them going into their second fight if they've got one fight and one loss? What would you tell them?
You've got nothing to lose. Just go, fight. You come here, you've faced the worst that can happen. You've lost before, right? So you've come here, you've had a loss before. Go out there now, redeem it, but you've experienced the low.
Yeah.
The fact that you're back in the cage shows how much you want it, because you've experienced a loss, you got back in the gym, you've done the hard work. This is just a fight. But getting out of bed every day to do the training is a hard bit, right?
Yeah.
So his opponent, Kieran Blackman, 0-1, also from Lift MMA, commentated on Kieran's last fight.
We did. And Kieran had a very, very tough styles matchup, didn't he? He faced a Taekwondo style lad. So you feel like he's faced one of the tougher style matchups you can face in his first fight as well.
And he looked really good. He's wild. Kieran's wild. His style is the only way I can explain his style. He's wild.
Like a lot of the Lift boys, to be fair.
And the guy he was fighting, I forget his name, who was like the Taekwondo style, looked really good.
Yeah.
But Kieran was on him. He was there. He was stood. But when he got inside, he stayed right inside, threw shots. Yeah, he's wild, but he's aggressive. He comes to fight. Really entertaining fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, on to bout number 2 of the evening. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the catch weight division and is sponsored by Small Town Fighters. Please welcome first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kieran Big Scary Blackman.
That is not Kieran Blackman.
That is not Kieran Blackman. Sorry.
Whoops.
Harvan Bopari. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Kieran Big Scary Blackman.
There we go.
Good to get mistakes like that done earlier in the night. That might have loosened up the boys a bit as well.
We're all human here, right?
Absolutely,
Listen,
mate.
it's not like that's production. That's live production right there.
Here we go.
Okay, so straight away Harvan taking the centre.
Kieran with that very straight up stance.
Yeah, so's Harvan though.
Yeah. Both men kicking a lot early.
Nice jab.
Good shot there by Kieran.
Lovely.
Really nicely done. You've got to stay on him now.
Climbing over that butterfly. He's going to have to look to see, is he going to pass that butterfly? Is he going to...
Landing a couple nice shots there from top position.
Yeah, there's no heel hook, so his leg wasn't in danger in that position then.
Harvan looking very active from the bottom here. Lovely work there by Kieran to pass those legs and get to mount.
And again, Harvan's still on his back. Like a dedicated mount escape, you would always be on your side now.
Yeah.
Immediately on a side, starting to step over. Even if you're not going to use the traditional mount escape like the Olympians one, you're either going to be hands in the hips, stop your opponent climbing up your body, and then start elevating to bring that butterfly guard through, or you're going to be on your side straight away. This is not an effective defense to mount for sure. Kieran controlling really well, opting for low hips.
Kieran doing his best to land some strikes to the head here. As you said earlier, amateur MMA, there's no elbows.
Oh, Kieran going to the back. He's got the armbar. Oh, he's taking the armbar.
To look for an armbar here.
He's taking it. He's got it.
That could be on.
That could be. Harvan's
the arm's
just got
not-
that other leg just stopping that from coming on. The other leg's trapped in the guard, so he can't quite get the leverage.
I don't think he's got the arm straight.
No, if he can get that right leg out, he can square his hips, i.e. bring his left shoulder off the fence, and he'd be more of a right angle. He's let that arm
Might be
go
switching
now.
it to a triangle. No, he's out. High pace start to this fight, and Harvan welcomes him back to his feet. Harvan breathing heavy.
That could just be the first bit of adrenaline and stuff hitting him. He might settle in.
He just landed a nice right to the body there.
Yeah, really strange guard from Harvan. Like, goes low hands, and then when he comes in, Kieran comes in, his hands come up really high.
Yeah, both men stood very straight up.
Nice chopping right hand on the way in by Harvan.
Kieran working hard to try to get into the ground.
Oh, went for the back too early.
Might be looking for the guillotine here.
On that front headlock position. This is another one of my pet peeves. Instead of pulling Harvan down now, he sprawled himself onto the ground. You should be snapping that opponent's head, and his head should be moving before your knees touch the ground. Now he's in that sort of 100% position. Nice back and forth for the first round. You'd have to say Kieran was probably the more dominant of the two there, especially because he spent some time in mount, etc. But yeah, nice bit of back and forth, quite evenly matched, these two. Here's some reaction. That was that. So Harvan throws that nice right hand over the top. He throws it literally to come over the top of the guard. See this here? If Kieran could have got his shoulders more of a right angle to Harvan's, that armbar would have been on.
Yeah.
When you're trying to armbar somebody and you're taking the opponent's arm almost up towards their own head, it's really difficult to get the submission from them.
Yeah.
You want that arm almost across the person's own chest, and you want to be at 45 degrees, otherwise the person's got a lot of leverage to stay out of it. Good from Harvan, though. Didn't look like he was in any problems whilst he was in that armbar. Stayed relaxed.
Both guys still look fresh as well. I feel like Kieran will try and push the pace again and try to get another takedown, because once he did get to mount, there was no mount escape attempt from Harvan. And he almost tried to get back control as well, so he could potentially look for a back take. Here we go, round two. I'd like to see more feints from both of them on the feet.
Oh,
It's
where's
all
that
big
right
shots,
hand?
good right hand there by Harvan. And he acknowledges it. Kieran does that leaping in lead leg, and he dives in for this double leg.
He's got the double leg, hands are together.
Yeah.
Just needs to flare those legs to his left. There we go.
Wow.
Nice takedown.
Good slam.
Straight into knee on belly. He's in a good position of ground and pound to the back.
Good work by Harvan.
Oh, great work by
Nicely
Harvan.
done.
Yeah, he done really well there. Now he gives up the single leg. Will Kieran go to the back?
Harvan's wrapped his arms around the body here of Kieran, which now isn't the best thing for him. Now his back's to the fence. John Watson in the corner of Kieran, asking him to sweep. Take that leg across. Nicely done.
Good posture from Kieran.
Yeah, he looks strong in
And
that
we
position.
switch-
Great
we switch
scrambles.
positions again.
Brilliant scrambles by these two.
Oh, lovely.
Wow.
Kieran's corner told him to stand back up, and that's exactly what he did. That overhand right's big.
Good right hand there by Kieran. Set up with the inside leg kick. Both boys breathing heavy now. We're over halfway through this fight. Was that an eye poke?
Harvan's corner asked him to come on. That's better. Yeah, he's asked him to go at him. Harvan's corner asked him to go forward, go at him.
Stay
Which
aggressive.
wouldn't be a bad game plan. Every time Harvan's been taken down is when he's been on the back foot.
Yeah. I like that left hand high, right hand to the body that Harvan's doing. Yeah, he's breathing heavy now. Kieran can push the pace, continue to strike and then opt to wrestle.
Takes a single leg.
And this wrestling is so tiring. Kieran opting to sweep here on Harvan's left leg. Now he picks up the ankle.
Really good.
Nicely done there by Kieran.
Yeah, really good work picking that ankle. So he needs to reach his right arm out now, or step over to mount or something to take control. That's really nice. He's reached the right arm over the head.
And again, he gets to mount.
Good work.
Nicely done.
A really good way to finish
Good.
the round.
Yes, definitely. I was about to say the same.
Good. They're hard shots, they are.
Good 2 rounds between these two boys.
Some of the back and forth from the round. Even exchanges on the feet, I'd say.
Yeah. That leaping in lead leg that Kieran's doing is nothing more than just trying to get Harvan's back to the fence and set up a takedown.
Exactly.
There can't be anything else he's trying to do there.
Yeah. Yeah, both corners. If you're in either corner, what's your advice, Joe? What would you be looking to hear from your coach now?
I'd like to see Kieran keep pushing the pace every time he initiates the wrestling, or almost every time he's maintaining top control. He's landing heavy shots. He's getting submission attempts. I think Harvan needs to do the same thing. Push forward. Every time he's landing, he's throwing his box and he's landing nice body shots. I think he just needs to go forward a little bit more. He's standing still a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'd like to see Harvan let his hands go.
Yes, for sure.
And I'd like to see Kieran get back on that wrestling, put Harvan on his back.
This is better from Harvan. Pressure.
But
wild
he's
pressure with the hands.
He's rushing, so
he is.
His feet are moving quicker than his hands.
Yeah.
So it means when he's front punching, he's out of his range.
Good sprawl.
Great sprawl. Yeah. Harvan needs to slow down the pace he goes forward, or he runs himself out of his punching range.
Kieran's corner asking for him to kick more.
Nice kick.
Harvan needs to do less acknowledging him because I believe he's losing this fight.
Yeah, that was a brilliant shot. Lots of power on that double leg.
Yeah. Strong pressure here from Kieran. Good sprawl.
Really nice sprawl. Harvan needs to sit through here, sit out, or come up on that single. Take his hips round to his left. You don't want to put his back on the fence like this.
Which is done here. There
That's
we go. Nicely done.
Harvan needs to get that head up. Snatch that leg out. Pull that head up. Minute and a half. There's a lot of time to work in this round.
Yeah, if Harvan can get that head a little bit higher to try to snatch that single, and he's lost it now.
Double's still there for him.
Yeah.
He changes his level and goes for that double leg.
Going back to the single. Nicely done by Kieran. Lovely uppercut on the inside there from Kieran. Minute left in this round. Some wild exchanges here with the hands.
Whoa!
That's why I wouldn't recommend that kick, mate.
Yeah, he kicked himself to the floor.
Does that count as a knockdown?
Can you knock yourself down? Scoring a 10-8 round against yourself.
Is that a win or a loss?
Good pressure by Harvan. I mean, he's not doing a lot, but he's in dominant control.
In this scenario, Kieran is doing more damage, though, with his hands.
Yeah. That's good stoppage by the referee.
Yeah. 30 seconds to go in this round. Harvan's got to do something big, in my opinion. Nice sprawl.
Needs to come up now. Harvan needs to come up.
Yeah,
he's stay there.
Opting to hold on tight. He does look tired, though. I mean, both boys do, but Harvan's breathing heavy. Kieran looks like he's going to end this fight as he ended every other round.
On top.
On top. And that's it. Good fight. Very good fight between Kieran Blackman and Harvan Bopari.
Very even.
Yes.
Very well matched. Yeah. Both about the same ability. Both with very different attributes. There was that kick. some good wrestling. I have to say, I did think that Kieran displayed some good wrestling. Shot a couple of times from the outside to a double leg that he pushed straight back to the fence and got the takedown straight away. And then wrestling exchanges to stop the takedown by Harvan.
Yeah, both guys look really good. As you say, very even, very wild striking. I'd like to see both boys clean up the striking a little bit more, especially Kieran with the wrestling pressure. If he can clean up his boxing a little bit, he can threaten with his hands and then initiate more wrestling exchanges. That said, brilliant fight between both boys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for Harvan and for Kieran, please. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we do have a winner by way of unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner, Kieran Blackman.
You have to say that he was
And once more, a round of applause for Harvan Bopari, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah, I would say the aggressor. He was more dominant in all areas.
Yeah.
You know, like because I would say Harvan came forward a lot. But yeah, I would say he was more dominant. Probably did more to win.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'd give it. I'd give that the same decision myself.
Well, and the thing with an amateur fight, especially 9 minutes, is not a long time. You need